Kal Halar Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rekakwadash. In English, that will mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone, GMS for short, where I am learning this 100% truth. Shalom to the elect, to the 144,000 that's putting in this work doing the will of the Father. Shalom to the mixed multitude that's scattered to all four corners of the earth. Shalom to the sincere sisters that believe in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, that also believe in this 100% truth. I'm the brother Yakal from Dayton, Ohio, coming to you with another video. Matthews 28:19 tell us to go therefore teaching all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father Yahweh, and in the name of the Son Yahweh Shah, and in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh. So today we'll be talking about the elect, because only the elect will be saved. Only the elect. So, you know, you got people saying anybody can be saved. But that's not real. If 2/3 of our people have to be destroyed and only 1/3 will be left, which will be the elect, what you think it's going to be for the other nations? Anybody that is left from them other nations, they're going straight into slavery under us. Lord willing, I am part of that number. So the elect is going to be doing things differently than the people in the world. The elect is set apart. They're going to be doing the will of the Father. They're going to be following Yahweh Shah. They're going to be following the laws and commandments to the best of their abilities. They're going to be feeding the lamb, feeding the sheep. The Lord said, you can't enter the kingdom without being born again. Only the elect is going to do that. The rest of the people are going to continue how they are. Matter of fact, what's that, John? Matter of fact, John 3:5, I assure you, no one can enter the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah without being born of water and the Spirit. The water is this truth. You still can't be in the world and then think you're going to make it into the kingdom. You're not. You have to put off all that stuff and start over fresh and come serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So the Lord had already said, pick up your cross and follow me. The elect is going to do. Matter of fact, I got to get that. I can't just say it. Yep. Matthews 16. And 24. It says, then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. That's what the elect is going to be doing. Not everybody is going to be doing that. We following him. Yahushua is our example. So he's only coming to save his elect. The elect is a whole, like I told you. Matter of fact, eclectos. Let me see. Yep, eclectos. Eclectos.
Strong's G 1588. Eclectos. Eclectos.
Chosen. The chosen ones, the elect. Many are called, few are chosen. If you got 1/3 that's chosen and 2/3 that's not chosen, that would make the ones that are chosen few. And the ones that are called many, a lot. So many are called, few are chosen. The chosen ones are the elect. Matthew 22:14, many are called, few are chosen. So the elect, eklektos, it says picked out, chosen by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. It says to obtain salvation through Yahushua. It says choice, select, i.e., the best of its kind or class. Whoo, the best of its class. Yeah, we are all in the class, but he wants the best of the best. So the best of the best will be the elect. The elect. The favorite. So, not everybody is the same. The elect is on a different level than everybody else. So, Matthew 24:31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. He's not doing that for everybody. That's going to be for the elect. Like I said, the 2/3 is going to be destroyed. Anybody that's not beamed up into them chariots when the missiles hit and they still here in America or in Israel, they're going to be destroyed. His elect, though, nah, they ain't going to touch his elect. They ain't going to touch his elect. No, they ain't going to touch his elect. So, precept. Second Peter, or hold up. First Peter. First Peter 2:9. It says, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who has called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. See, we all were in darkness, but certain ones he popped out and brought them into his marvelous light. That's the elect. Not everybody is part of that. We hope and pray that we are part of that. We hope and pray that we are part of that, man. The Lord is only going to save his elect. The elect is going to be calling on the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, praying, fasting, doing the will of the Father, following Yahweh Shah, feeding the lamb, feeding the sheep. Wisdom of Solomon 3:9, it says, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. The trust, the belief, and the faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. They will understand the truth. Not everybody. And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him, for grace and mercy is to his saints. Who are the saints? The elect of Israel. And he has care for his elect. That ain't saying everybody. He know how to speak and who he's talking to. He talking to his elect, and that's it. That's it. A lot of people don't understand that, so you got to break this down to them. So this is just dealing with Israelites, right? Because they say everybody's going to be saved. Okay, you say that. Now watch this. Zechariah 13:8. It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. 2/3 of the Israelites shall be cut off and die. It says, but the 1/3 shall be left therein. That's the elect. 9, it says, and I will bring the 3rd part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is our power. Not everybody is doing that. They still calling on God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Santa Maria, Shatta Javas, and none of that is going to save you. Only Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And you still have to be part of the elect to be saved. That just lets you know 2/3 of our people is going to be destroyed. So that ain't that John 3:16 he coming to save all. No, he's coming. No. Everybody will not be saved on this side. 2/3 of our people will be destroyed. So like he said, they will be calling on his name. A lot of people ain't calling on his name. A lot of people ain't calling on his name, man. So he ain't even dealing with them. Let me get this real quick. Romans 10:13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah shall be saved. But you got to believe and have faith. Of course, you got to be part of the elect. But really, only the elect will be calling on the names. Only the elect, man. People ain't getting it, though. People ain't getting it. But it's going to take for something serious to happen for them to start really picking it. Oh, shoot, man. Them cats was telling the truth. It's too late. So a precept, to Romans 10:13 is Joel 2:32. It says, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the names of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has said, and in the remnant whom the Lord shall call. The remnant. Now, when you go get that word remnant, survivors, remnant, that which is left. Remember, it said 2/3 will be cut off and die. The 1/3 that is left therein, that's the elect. That's the elect. Remaining, the rest, the alive, 2/3 are going to be cut off and die. Just remember that, man. 2/3 are going to be cut off. The elect is going to be doing the work of the Father. 2 Timothy 2 and 15. Study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. So, we ain't going to be ashamed because we learning the correct way so that when we pass it out, we don't feel like, damn, we fucked up. We was telling them the wrong thing. Nah, we learning it rightly, the right way. And when we give it to the people, we giving them the 100% truth. That's what the elect is going to be doing. Giving the 100% truth. Not, oh, man, you know, their feelings are, nah, man, you know, they feel like this or they care about this. We don't give a fuck about that. We care about telling you the truth. Lord willing, I am part of that number. Lord willing, I am part of that number, man. Because we all are going through this. Now, we all are going to go through some shit. But the elect is going to be straight. It says, my servants shall eat, the rest shall be hungry. My servants shall drink, the rest shall be thirsty. My servants shall rejoice. The rest is going to be in distress. But that's the elect. That's going to be cool. Everybody else is going to be messed up. Matter of fact, Isaiah 10 and 20, it says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them. See, that's staying up on our oppressors. We got so many people that still just, yes, sir, master. Yeah, nigga, hell nah, nigga. We believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and that's it. It says, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, until the mighty power Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Everybody ain't returning. Only the ones that he wants to return is returning. That's not everybody. So you got to get that through your head. He's not going to be dealing with everybody. He's going to be dealing with his elect. And that's it. That's it. So look, right now, matter of fact, Isaiah 43 and 10, it says, ye are my witness, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and my servants whom I have chosen. He didn't pick everybody, man. It says that ye may know and believe me and understand that I am he. Before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me. And we believe that. We believe that. We have so many people that come in our face talking about different stuff. We don't care. We cool with what we learning. We believe what we learning. We have faith in what we are learning. But people will try to keep saying little shit, but we don't care about that. But guess what? The Lord said he's going to put his spirit in certain people. And they're going to turn back. That's his elect. We all was in darkness, as he said, and then he brought us to this marvelous light. He brought us elect to the marvelous light. Everybody's, if you got the elect person in there and then you got all these other people, that elect person is going to stick out like a sore thumb. Acts 1:8, it says, but ye shall receive power after that the Holy Spirit is come upon you, and ye shall be witness unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost parts of the earth, which is America. Which is America, man. The Holy Spirit don't come in you unless the Lord send it. He's only sending the Holy Spirit to his elect. Not everybody, bro. So our people got to get that through their head. He's not sending his his Holy Spirit to anybody. No, he's going to send it to his elect. And then they're going to hear the word. And then they're going to go do the work. They're going to hear the word, get the understanding, and then go do the work. Not everybody is doing it. Look how many people go to church on Sunday. They ain't going to do nothing because they're not learning nothing. Because that's not, but the Lord told you he's not in anywhere that's made by men. He's not there. So you're not learning the truth. But the elect is learning the truth, and we spreading it all over the four corners of the earth. The elect will be doing the will of the Father. They will call on the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. They will pray and have faith and believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. They will also do the will of the Father of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah and follow Yahweh Shah. And do the laws and commandments to the best of their abilities. Now, we know we're not perfect. That's why Yahweh Shah got to come. But we ain't going to be out here just being worldly either. It's a big difference. It's a difference between the elect and the rest of the people. So, call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Ruach HaKodash. In English, that will mean all praise to the Most High in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers of GMS, Great Millstone, where I am learning this 100% truth. Shalom to the elect, to the 144,000 that's putting in this work, doing the will of the Father. Shalom to the mixed multitude that's scattered to all four corners of the earth. Shalom to the sincere sisters that believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, that also believe in this 100% truth. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Shalom.